Imagine instead of going online to order your next cell phone case, you could simply find one that you like online and then download the plans and then print it out. Sounds like science fiction, but that's exactly what's happening these days in the manufacturing world. Products are no longer strictly being shipped out of factories. The cutting-edge technology of 3D printers allows you to create what you want, when you want. CBS 47's Tony Botti shows us how the technology is being used right here in the Valley.
This is how we've all lived, printing documents on standard paper. But now it's time to enter another dimension. This is a state-of-the-art 3D printer, a $60,000 machine which is housed here at Blue Dolphin Design and Engineering in Madera.
It's important for people to understand that this process is out there and that it's available.
Owner Mark Jackson has one of the only 3D printers in the valley that the public can use.
It's just a really good tool for people who are trying to either start or further their business or to develop a new product.
People from all walks of life come to Jackson with their innovative ideas.
We've done work for Sears, we've done work for the Air Force. We try to create their idea. We try to bring it into reality. It comes from being just a thought to something.
Here's how it works. Liquid plastic is loaded into the machine, which functions like an inkjet printer. Except this 3D device prints on a flatbed that lowers and lowers, creating layer upon layer of material. After several minutes, sometimes even hours, it generates a prototype or a mold that the customer can hold.
There's always a need to hold it in your hand or to use it to see if it performs and does what you expect.
Blue Dolphin equips their client with the object as well as the knowledge of how much it will cost to produce.
Those are very important things when it comes to writing a business plan.
Here at CART in Clovis, students as young as 16 years old are already learning about 3D printing. Let's go inside the classroom and see some of their work.
On display are a pair of miniature shoes, figurines, and this moving gizmo.
That's my favorite one.
There is a wow factor to it. I think it's going to be a wow factor for a while, but a lot of it is practical. We've printed scientific equipment.
Brian Emerson teaches this product development and robotics course. His 11th and 12th grade students create designs on computers, then send those renderings to 3D printers. Spools of plastic wrap and wrap to eventually print projects.
This makes it so much easier for me.
Martin Jones is heading to UC Merced, where he will major in bioengineering.
I feel in school that we're very bound as like, okay, you got to learn this. Here, I believe it's more open mind, is like anything is possible here. So, and all you're really restricted by is your imagination.
And to plant those seeds right now here is very rewarding for me.
Emerson actually works closely with Blue Dolphin Design. He periodically invites Mark Jackson into his classroom to help better prepare students for the real world.
So when they show up on their doorstep looking for a job, they don't have to train them in that stuff. They're learning it here, and so they're more than happy to help us and invest that time here because it helps them in the future.
The idea of doing this kind of work at home is gaining momentum too. Last month, Staples began selling a 3D printer called the Cube for just under $1,300. Free software is available on the internet at sites like Thingiverse, where you can download plans for printing such things as cell phone cases, a flower vase, and jewelry.
With this technology does come some controversy. This right here is a professionally manufactured Glock handgun, but some people are using 3D printers to make lower grade guns which actually fire.
2 months ago, the U.S. Department of State ordered the creator of the Liberator to remove online blueprints of the 3D printable handgun. New York lawmaker Linda Rosenthal has since introduced a bill that would ban the manufacturing, sale, and use of 3D printed firearms and ammunition magazines.
Somebody who manufactures their own gun does not have to register it. Nobody knows it exists.
So for security and public safety reasons, Rosenthal is taking a proactive approach.
In many cases, technology leads the law. In this case, I thought that it would be wise, but that the New York State legislature lead on this issue rather than waiting for some tragic accident to happen.
This is a disposable gun, basically. It's not something that you're going to go out and, shoot every day.
Jacob Belemjian of the firing line in Clovis doesn't think many people will get a 3D printer, make the pieces, and assemble them into a gun in order to commit a crime.
That's just too much work. Criminals they typically don't go through that kind of stuff to do it. They want to do it as easily as possible.
It's kind of scary, but it's also part of the positive aspects of how good this technology is.
Jackson hopes society can focus on how these printers will soon revolutionize industries by producing car parts, surgical implants, even food for astronauts.
To stifle that innovation would be a mistake.
Tony Botti, CBS 47 on your side.
Fascinating story. Blue Dolphin says prices vary based upon the time and the material used in the job. It could cost anywhere from $30 to thousands of dollars. If you'd like to see Tony's special report again, we invite you to go to our website, cbs47.tv, then click on the On Your Side button.